new series. Come here, dragon! Come here! Come here, dragon! I want to fight you! Come on! I am not the same Papyrus you knew! I am different. Hold on. Frick, I don't have a... Second. Come on! Come here! It's not coming down. I can't get it. It's not coming down. Come here. Oh yes, it's coming down. It's coming down. I must slay it. You're mine. Yeah. For a song. I did it. I slayed it, thanks to you guys. I am Papyrus, slayer of dragons, a destroyer of worlds.
By the gods, I don't even know what to say. If those Whiterun gods can take down the dragon, so can we.
You're a Whiterun guard as well. But whatever. Well, like, where else are we doing now? Or Bulgaria Bear Claw. I should read it and find out if anything is assistance with. Books. Friend, we need to seek your aid. Our dark necromancer has attacked innocents along the northern coast. Accompanied by strange creatures who does everything. I trust you can help us with this trouble. The troubles a matter and investigate in our belief. On our behalf, Bulgaria Bearclaw. So where? On the northern coast. Let us go. I want to slay some creatures. Cause you know I am the Papyrus the Destroyer. Look at that. Let's see. Here's my trusty helper, Lydia. Oh. Hold on. To destroy you. What do you think? You can kill me, huh? Senda.
Need something? Take a look.
He's Santa. He's Santa. He's Santa. He's Santa. I can't believe it. He's Santa. He's Santa.
Take care now.
Papyrus destroys reindeer. Papyrus destroys. Let's go. Fire. Matthias. So, what now? Chat, so I don't think I can. The name of sky and darkest recess, a living fear to tread. The bones of the dogs still walk. These skeletons still have no pain or remorse and deserve no mercy. But I'm a skeleton. I'm the Papyrus the Destroyer. If anyone tries to kill me, I shall kill them with my bone and my shouting of Meow! Fighting the cult of the fire.
We are Lord Boethiah's faithful. Have you come to test your mettle?
Yeah.
We are forged by Boethiah's example.
Okay.
We carve our will upon the world through our tongues and our blades. You are nothing. An empty vapor, dispersed by the slightest breeze. Good. Perhaps I've misjudged. The Lord of Plots, Deceiver of Nations, Devourer of Trinomac, the Queen of Shadows, Goddess of Destruction, he who destroys, and she who erases. Many are our Lord's lofty names, but they befit only us mortals. Intone her mighty names from now until the end of time. It is for naught. Names mean nothing to our Lord. She only cares for those who care for themselves, whose hearts are full of purpose, whose lives are full of deeds. If you desire a glimpse of our dark mistress, then this is what you must do. First, prove your tongue can wield a lie. Find someone, gain his trust, lead him to the shrine above. Next, instruct your thrall to touch the pillar of sacrifice. Its magic will ensnare him, rendering him helpless. Then, girded with certitude, plant the ceremonial blade deeply, so that the waters of his heart wash over you. If your will is strong enough, it will stir Boethia in her dark mansion, and she will appear before you. That remains to be seen. But if it is so, and if Boethia appears, then we will welcome you as one of us.
Just give up! You can't win!
Still here. I'll head back home if you need me. I am your sword and your shield. Lead the way.
Okay, let's get the access to Lydia.
Nobody here now. You were weak. Now you are dead. What signs have you left of your passing for us to remember you by? Do you wish to test yourself against me?
I'm right behind you. You lead, I'll follow. I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. I'll head back home if you need me.
Need something? Huh?
Need something?
Oh, did you need something?
You should try the venison. It's delicious.
Make it quick.
What do you need?
What the hell?
Oh, did you need something?
Mister, could you spare a coin? Just 1 gold, please? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
We've never had any reason to deal with those.
It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
Funny you should ask. I'm in the market for a new something in polished silver. Big enough to hold, say, a folding up. I see. I think I know just what you
Finest cuts, fresh from the wild.
Really? Do you have a place I could live? Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind? Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy
The
food.
finest cuts, fresh from the
You
wild.
don't need to worry about that.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Bits and baubles for sale. Oh,
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Chops and steaks, fit
About the
for a
same
yard.
as everyone
You'll
else.
see my selection of
They're the
finest
catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. The way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Tired of bread and stew. Had enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself
Farewell.
to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is. My, Ismail, you did it. You killed the dragon.
Yeah, I did.
There has been talk amongst the gods that you are dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible. Everything all right?
Yeah.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you. You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. Lead on, then.
Mercenary.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you. Lead on. Do you wish to test yourself? A well-placed word or a well-placed dagger? Both can achieve peace. If you wish to gain Boethiah's attention, you must slay a frog on the frog. Need something? If that is what you wish. It is a lonely thing, facing all the dangers of Skyrim by yourself. Come and find me, if you decide that you miss my companionship.
Well, do you wish to test yourself against me? Though we live in shadow, we carve indelible signs of our passing into the world.
Another corpse for the pile.
A well-placed word, the well-placed dagger, both can achieve equal purposes against me. Though we live in shadow, we carve indelible signs of our passing into the world. Though we live in
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to.
we carve indelible. Signs of our passing into the world. Other
solid, dude.
Scouts to massive, full-scale battles with dozens of NPCs on each side, complete with mages, captains, light troops, heavy troops, and sometimes even some furry friends. The mod responds to your current progress in the Civil War, and adjusts.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Lock the city gate.
Get on with it!
Excuse me, I'm trying to watch a traitor to the Emperor lose his head.
Best she know now, Edvard. You betrayed us!
We're all hard.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric
God, I
Stormcloak
was
escape the
streaming.
city after he murdered High King Torig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
And Papyrus.
to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
challenged Story. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Put him down!
Very well, Rogver. Bow your head.
Do it! Do
On
it!
this day, I
Do
go
it!
to Sovngarde.
Nerd! Forgot I'm a Papyrus.
We should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
Not right now.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this?
That's definitely going in my part of the Edda.
Oh, I guess it's all over. I expected... I don't know what I expected. I think I expected more.
He died well.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out. Some say I got my position because my cousin is the Emperor. Nonsense. The man's given me nothing. He can't even be bothered to attend my wedding.
Some gate guard you were!
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
It shouldn't have been like this.
Best defense is a good defense, am I right?
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Castle door. Yep, that's a castle door. I could have been a good bit. That could have been a good bit. That really could have been a good bit. I mean, I am Papyrus. I don't make puns. I don't make puns. I can. And I don't make puns. Damn it. Okay, let's turn on the Imperial Legion.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Barrand in Castle Dower. Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun. Something to report? Balgruf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the
help
castle?
He hasn't asked for.
Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. I suppose that's true. Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding. If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir. You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened.
Helgen?
Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. Is that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed. We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Oh, not so confident now, are we? Yes, this is a test. I don't think you're regular militia material. I want to see what you're capable of. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
I am not a soldier, I am the destroyer!
Sir.
Papyrus, the destroyer! What must I say? Good, lucky for me, I have a mod. Good. Can't believe I forgot I was streaming the whole time.
You won't live to see it.
Where I'll kill you.
Someone there? I'm going to put you down! Ain't this a surprise? Over here! Just stand still!
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
Stay alert. Never know when those Stormcloak dogs might charge.
Been so long since I killed the Stormcloak. My sword was getting flabby.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
If Ulfric gets his hand on that crown, it won't be a fairy tale. It'll be a problem.
Don't you Nords put any stock in your own traditions? I thought the Moot chose the king. We're backing Elisif. When the Moot meets, they'll do the sensible thing.
Not everyone's agreed to the Moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords aren't always sensible. We follow our hearts.
So what? Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly he's High King?
No, it's not as simple as that. But the jagged crown would be a potent symbol for his cause to rally around. But if we found it first...
And we gave it to Elisif.
In the absence of the moot, it would further legitimize her claim.
Perhaps. I'm entrusting you with what resources I can spare. But I'm warning you, if this turns out to be a waste of time and men...
It won't be a waste.
Make sure you take the auxiliary here. You can send him back when you get there and find nothing but old bones and cobwebs.
The Stonefist's no fool. He's found the crown, but we'll get to it first. Welcome back, soldier. I'm glad you made it in one piece. I'll send men to garrison the fort right away. You did well. I'm impressed. But before we go any further, it's time for you to officially join the Legion. Speak with General Tullius. He'll administer the oath.
In joining the Legion, you'll be taking an oath binding you to the service of the Emperor, and thus to every citizen of the Empire. By holding on to Falkreath, we control access to the Reach, Whiterun, and the Rift. Ulfric will try for it soon. We'll be there to stop him. Changed your mind? Decided you wanted to soldier for the Empire after all. Well then, repeat after me. Upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to the Emperor Titus Mede II. And unwavering obedience to the officers of his great empire. May those above judge me, and those below take me, if I fail in my duty. Long live the Emperor, long live the Empire. Welcome to the Imperial Legion, soldier. Just remember, we take care of our own. Once you're in the Legion, you're in it for life. Speak to Behrend. He's normally out by the forge. He'll get you outfitted. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Legate Ricka has a special assignment for you.
The Stonefist's no fool. He's found the crown, but we'll get to it first.
Seems there's no end. Yep. I just have one question for you. Light, medium, or heavy? They don't make finer steel anywhere else. If this doesn't keep you from dying, nothing will. Now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. You lose that, or get it banged up. You'll need to pay like everyone else. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Silana, you don't seem yourself. Is something the matter?
Yes, sir. I feel many of Solitude's families are having trouble getting by, and the wealthy do nothing to help them.
Your compassion is admirable, but you see, we cannot help them all. The poor must learn from the examples of the gods and raise themselves up.
I respectfully disagree, sir.
I have a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use more. Yes. You heard of Ravenscar Hollow? Cave on island to the west. Place is a roost for those foul Hagraven.
If Ulfric gets his hand on that crown, it won't be a fairy tale. Welcome to the Legion Auxiliary. Listen up.
I thought the Moot chose the king. We're backing Elisif. When the Moot meets, they'll do the sensible thing.
Not everyone's agreed to the Moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords aren't always sensible. We follow our hearts.
So what? Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly he's High King?
No, it's not as simple as that. But the Jagged Crown would be a potent symbol for his cause to rally around. But if we found it first...
And we gave it to Elisif.
In the absence of the Moot, it would further legitimize her claim.
Perhaps. I'm entrusting you with what resources I can spare. But I'm warning you, if this turns out to be a waste of time and men...
It won't be a waste.
Make sure you take the auxiliary here. You can send him back when you get there and find nothing but old bones and cobwebs.
The Stonefist's no fool. He's found the crown, but we'll get to it first.
We will oust Ulfric from Windhelm soon enough, and when we do, I'll have his head on a plate. We will
Welcome to the Legion Auxiliary. Listen up.
And when we do,
Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. We're going to make sure he doesn't get his hands on it. The rest of my men are already assembling outside Corvinjune. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here. Don't wait for me. Get to Corvinjune as soon as you're ready. I'll meet you there.
Honored to see you again, my Thane. What do you need, my Thane?
It's everything I could have hoped for. I know it's not much, but I found a few pretty things. They're in the chest in my room. If you see anything you like, please, take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do.
Ulfric won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Good to see you, my friend. I knew you'd make a proper legionnaire. I'm glad you'll be with me in there. I don't like the looks of this place. And I'm not talking about the Stormcloaks. These old ruins, they don't want us here. The ancient ones. Better left alone. But never mind all that. We're the Emperor's soldiers. We'll do our duty no matter what stands in our way, right?
Stormcloaks were already camped out around the entrance when we got here. They don't know we're here yet, though.
Well, that's something at least. Something to report? Well, to be frank, we don't. Its location was lost with King Borgus when the Great Hunt killed him off while on his Lushan campaigns. Supposedly, his body was brought back to Skyrim and secretly buried with the crown. Knowledge of that location was lost in the Wars of Secession. But my agents report that Galmar is pretty damn convinced Corvin June is the tomb of King Borgus. I know Galmar. We fought in many wars together. He's not a sentimental man taken to fancy. If he believes the crown is there, he's likely found it. Until next time. The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. We're going to make sure he doesn't get his hands on it. The rest of my men are already assembling outside Corvin June. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here. I'll take my leave then. Many of my countrymen joined the rebels. They can't see the big picture. A legendary legend has whatever the truth. If Ulfric gets his hands on it, it would be a powerful symbol around which to rally support for his cause. I'll take my leave then. Something to report? I hope Ulfric, likely only Ulfric's death, but more importantly, I am a daughter of Skyrim and wish to see her made whole again. I've been a daughter of Skyrim all my life. I love this land, and her people. So do all the Nords that serve the Empire. Ulfric, too, once. He wasn't always a self-serving egomaniac. He fought in the Imperial Army in the war against the Dominion. But Ulfric and his Stormcloaks are deluding themselves. If there's any hope of a long-term victory against the Dominion, it's in the Empire. The rebels are only inflaming the tension and weakening the Empire by distracting it from its ultimate aim. I consider this conversation over. The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim. I'll take my leave then. You two, stay and guard the entrance. We don't want any Stormcloaks.
Send Ulfric my regards.
Not like this.
I don't like the look of this. Perfect spot for an ambush. 10 to 1, they're just waiting for us on the other side. I'd rather take a moment and look around than walk blindly into an ambush. Auxiliary, see if you can find another way through. We'll charge in to help as soon as we hear fighting.
scared of you, they ran away.
Hardly likely.
Just shut up and keep out of sight. The Stormcloaks are here in force. There may be some way to get through on the level above. Hurry!
balls is that? Is this what killed that Stormcloak over there? Can't be. Looks like it's been dead for 100 years.
Steady now. The Legion has faced down worse than a few dusty old bonewalkers. We're not leaving here until we get what we came for. Now let's keep moving.
Damn you! That's your best, huh?
And this must be the Hall of Stories.
Oh, I've heard of this. These walls are supposed to show the history of the ancients who built this place.
Too bad we can't read these carvings. Who knows what secrets we'd uncover.
One thing at a time, soldier. Focus on our primary mission. We're searching for the crown. What is that? Some kind of stone claw? I wonder what it's used for. Good job. All right, everyone. Keep your guard up. Let's move out. Auxiliary, do what you do best. See if you can find some way to get that gate open. How's it going? You find anything yet? Keep looking. There's got to be some way to get that gate open. Let's move, men. We've got more. Steady, Legionnaires. We've been through worse. Yo. The crown should be around here somewhere. Spread out and keep your eyes open.
Hey, watch it!
Take that creature. We'll see if we can find anything else that can give you. Take that crown back to Solitude, soldier.